Hi, friends.
Hey, friends. It's Kathy here today, and I'm here with actually a friend of mine, Aman, who is the proprietor of Fairways Cantina over here at the golf course.
The Morris Williams golf course.
The Morris Williams golf course. So tell me a little bit more about the golf course and how this place fits in.
Yeah, so, it's a great question. This golf course has been here for like 70 years. It's been here for a long time.
And it's a municipal, right?
Yeah, municipal course, or like 4 or 5 in Austin. Definitely an Austin institution. They rebuilt the clubhouse probably about 8 years ago, and if you haven't been, it's a beautiful clubhouse with a wraparound balcony. And very, very long story short, previously it was kind of just like a hot dog burger joint, and it was good. It just wasn't a place that necessarily like invited the community over to be a part of what we have over here. And so, as an avid golfer, I'd seen the space, loved the space, and felt like it could just be more. And so, as I've kind of invested a lot in the community and wanted to kind of that kind of be for my family. Is like I want to be in a place where like we know our neighbors, and
right.
like our neighbors hang out together, and again, for this, that's what we wanted to build here. And so we built a space that we feel like invites not just golfers, but our neighbors over to enjoy the space and enjoy the beautiful greenery. And and when we have these beautiful Austin days, enjoy the weather outside on the patio. And we have awesome margaritas and tacos as well, which is actually what I should have started with. But,
yeah,
but the view is huge as well.
Yeah, I think so. It's really nice. My parents golf, and I grew up around it, and I love golf carts.
I was about to say, I don't think you love golf. I can already tell, but you are exactly where my kids are today. They come out, I get them quesadillas, I have a margarita, and they just run around the cart, and it's a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah. So you opened the revamped cantina, or maybe it wasn't called the cantina, but the revamped version of the Clubhouse restaurant in the middle of a pandemic. Like, what really drove you to do that? What were you thinking?
Probably wasn't entirely, but I think originally, kind of when we all thought like this is a thing that we're going through right now. I don't think any of us anticipated that it would take as long as it has and still is. But the reality is like this is a space that short or long term that I think this community needed. And so for me, I think the other thing that ended up being like an added bonus was it ends up that golf is actually very conducive to COVID, right? There were a lot of bad that came out of COVID, obviously, but there have also been some good things. And I think one of the biggest ones is people are starting to rethink, like, what does their professional life look like? Where do they work? How much are they willing to get paid for the work that they have, that they get? And so for us, that was a big part of what we were doing, was we wanted to pay like, a living wage and make sure that people are well paid. So that's actually one of our top missions is making sure we provide excellent jobs. And then, for us, it was really like, starting a restaurant is always hard. And so I think a pandemic isn't really going to stop you, is the way I think about it.
That's brilliant. Yeah, so you had a little more community help when you got going, didn't you?
Yeah, for sure. So I am definitely not a restaurant person. That's actually probably the last thing I'm good at. But I understood that. And so I was really lucky to be able to bring on folks over at Colleen's Kitchen and a bunch of other places, Ashley and Sean Frick. I've known them for quite a while now. Our kids actually go to school together in the same class. Also golfers, and kind of have this shared vision about what they want to build in their community as well. And so that was really a match made in heaven from my perspective. And they essentially provided kind of the framework for how this could be successful, and kind of was really able to delegate some things to them, and then there are other things that I'm good at, right?
Yeah.
And so whether it's the math or the data, I can handle all of that, and then delegated the plants to my wife. We've got tons of plants here we love, and so really, again, like I think for us it's just worked really well that we were able to take what each one of us was strong at and really put it together into what it is today.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love seeing this sort of stuff anyway from our community. It's really great. So have you seen a big outpouring of support from our neighbors?
I wouldn't say big. Definitely the people who have been here love it. I think, I think number one, people are always shocked that like this place even exists. It's across
Right.
the street.
Right.
You can't really see it on the camera, but they're like expansive views right behind us. And it's always weird when you've been somewhere for 10, 11 years and you're like, wait, this is right next to me?
Yeah, in my backyard.
Yeah.
It's right in my backyard.
Exactly. And golf, it's a very intimidating thing, right? If you don't know what you're doing, we have people ask, like, is there a dress code? And you're like, no, like there's not a dress code. It's just a restaurant. You can probably wear shoes and a shirt, but like that's it.
So no pants.
No
Pants
pants.
optional.
Pants are always optional. Kathy, you know that about me. I'm not wearing pants now. You just can't tell. I'm wearing pants. So, so I would say that like it's kind of a work in progress. People love coming here. I think they just don't know about it.
Yeah.
And so the good part about all of this is I do think we've had a great reception from golfers, especially relative to what you find at like a normal municipal golf course. This place is, just hands,
Top notch.
just way better than what you find. And so we're not really worried about it. And honestly, again, like because we have kind of multiple things going on, we're not, necessarily worried about it. But we just want more people to come enjoy the space is really our goal.
Yeah. Do you guys ever have like events or anything like that to garner people coming over?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're starting to kind of slowly institute some of these things. That has been one of the tough things in COVID. You don't really want to like say, hey, let's have a big happy hour and a bunch of people show up. And so we didn't do any of that to start.
True.
We launched in December, and so like right in the thick of it, and we understand that everyone's health is the most important thing. And so we're starting to launch some things. One of our biggest initiatives right now is we're actually launching a women's clinic.
Yeah.
We started last month, and that was really successfully sold out. But again, that's just another part of what we're trying to accomplish is you can't build community with only dudes. Like it's just that's not the way it works. And so as much as I love golf, that's one aspect of it that I've never enjoyed is why is it just a dude thing? There's really no reason for that.
Right.
The women you see who started to come out because of COVID, whether it's because they were, joining a significant other or joining a group of friends, and they just, there wasn't much to do in COVID.
Right.
People love it. They're having a good time. And so I think we just need to get people out here, get them introduced, and make them feel comfortable, right? That's the other thing. Golf is, we kind of talked about that already. It's not particularly comfortable, and I think it will get more and more comfortable the more people are involved in it. And so, and that's just not just women. It's also minorities. It's also it's a pretty one-sided sport from that respect. And so we're doing a women's clinic. We're looking to add some kids clinics soon, and want to increase the diversity of the sport overall.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those are some really big plans.
Yeah, they are, but like, I think we didn't really start this place to like. The goal was not to sell amazing tacos. As great as that is, we love our tacos. They're very good. We were very lucky to hire Chef Maria, who's been awesome. Our food's, to be very transparent, way better than I really was trying to make it. That was never the selling point. We got lucky there. The selling point has always been community. The selling point has been, let's get people more involved in the space. And so, I think they are big plans, but I think we can make it happen.
That's awesome.
I think the number one thing I would say is like, don't be intimidated by this place. Come check it out. It's beautiful. The seating is beautiful. The golf course is beautiful. If you so choose, you can go, get some clubs from the clubhouse, and they'll you can just go buy some balls and just hit them. And it's fun to hit stuff hard sometimes.
I didn't know you could just come hit balls.
Yeah. So there's a driving range right next to us, and so you can actually. I don't know exactly how much the buckets of balls are. I mean, it's like $7, $9, but it's way cheaper than Topgolf.
Yeah.
And way better food. So
yeah, for sure. Fantastic.
Great. Thanks for letting me talk about Fairways.
Yeah, thanks for having me over.
Of course. You ready to get some tacos?
Yeah, we're gonna get some tacos.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. Bye.